Scooby-Doo, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too.
What's up guys, Ghostrider822005 here, bringing another action figure review. Today I'll be reviewing the Storm Collectibles DC Injustice Gods Among Us Doomsday. That was a lot of words. Reviewing him, I got him in the mail yesterday. I pre-ordered him a month or two ago. It finally came. You see Doomsday there. Doomsday's name, Injustice Gods Among Us, DC, Storm Collectibles, ages 17 plus. On the top, you see Injustice Gods Among Us, this little thing so you can show light on the figure, and I had not opened him yet, so that's interesting. On the side, you see just a continuation of that same image. On the back, you see the figure, his bio, where if you want to read it, pause it now. On the back, you see both of his heads and different poses you get the figure in. On the side, other side, you get just a glam shot of like the figure's overall presence. And the bottom, you get a warning that says it's 15 plus, but 17 plus there and 17 plus right there. But we're not gonna ask questions. But let's get to it and crack this guy open. Here's Doomsday, all the packaging, and this guy is really good, gigantic, and there are little things that aren't really bad things, just little things that make me not like the figure just a tiny bit less, but other than that, he's kind of perfect. Oh, and if you want to, this thing does come in the package like that, but I'm pretty sure in the game he had it over his shoulder more. But let's get into his accessories and take a closer look at the figure himself. Doomsday comes with two heads. One is this regular head, which comes on the figure in the packaging, and then Doomsday has his screaming head. Doomsday comes with two fisted hands. He comes with two grippy hands. And then there's two relaxed hands, which if you do pose him right, he can look like Jesus. Before we get into the actual detail of the figure, I do want to show him next to some of his game art. Here he is with the regular one, which is what the figure's based on. He does have this extra skin in the first Injustice game, which isn't my favorite, but it's okay. And then I think he has his hazmat suit in the DLC. Going to Doomsday's detail, I think it's actually pretty nice. So looking at his head, he has this little bone beard. I like the teeth you see inside the mouth. The eyes are very nicely painted. This thing is still pliable. It comes in the figure like this, but I like it over here. Now he has his ears right there. The spikes in the arms are really nice. The arms overall are really nice. Does have some paint issues right here. It's very minor. It's not too bad. The back of the figure is relatively the same. Some sloppy paint here, but I can deal with it. Hollow butt. Hollow chest as usual for Storm Collectibles. Overall, the detail on this guy is really nice. Let's get into his articulation. Going to Doomsday's articulation, it actually isn't too bad. We're going to move this back just for the head part. Using both joints, he will look up about that much, which is pretty good. Down about that much. He can go side to side. A little bit of neck pivot here. My air conditioner going off. I apologize. Side to side neck pivot. Arms move outward only that much. If you move any past that, it will pop off. I'm not going to demonstrate it for you right now because I don't want to have to film me putting it back on. But arms down that much. He has a butterfly joint. Sorry, I lost the word. And then his bicep swivel right there. Double joint elbows, but the one been in about 90, which isn't too awful. The wrist joints to hinge in and out, but if you rotate it around, you can get that. But I always keep mine like so. Moving the arm back down. He crunches forward, using both joints about that much. Which isn't too bad. Backwards, kind of all the way. I'm gonna fix this joint. I like this thing, the soft joint right here in the butt, but it can get caught in something, so it can be a bit annoying. Legs move outward about, come on, that much. Not too bad. Backwards about that much. Out about. Okay, come on. Be careful doing this. That's not gonna break. It's just kind of tight. About that much. Might be able to go more. I just don't want to risk breaking the figure. He has a thigh cut right there. Double joint knees that bend in about that much. Not that bad. Ankles do move down, they move up. He has really good ankle pivot, and he has toe articulation. Going into size comparisons, I'm going to use this really disgusting looking ruler because it's the only one I could find. So sorry, it looks kind of whack, but he is just under 10 inches tall. Maybe he's exactly 10 inches tall, I don't know. But let's get into size comparisons with other figures. Here is Doomsday next to DC Essentials Green Lantern and Flash. Here he is next to McFarlane Arkham Batman and McFarlane Wave 1 Superman with a custom cape. Here he is next to a DC Universe classic, Green Lantern, forget his name, and Nightmare Batman. Here he is next to a DC icon, Deathstroke. Here he is with Multiverse Armored Batman. And then here he is next to a Clone Trooper and a hat. And that's my review. Overall, I think this Doomsday is really nice. He is really expensive, like $118. But I feel like if you can get him, you should definitely get him. He's really a lot. You get a lot for your money, unlike a Mayfix Spider-Man, which I do like that figure, but you know, he isn't really worth $100, $200. But this guy is worth $100. He's really gigantic compared to my other figures. He scales perfectly with them. The articulation is really nice. The accessories are pretty good. And I say if you can get him, you should get him. Hope you guys like this review. Lobo should be coming Monday, and I'll review him then. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you.